Welcome to Las Vegas, where we have an absolutely thrilling matchup ahead of us this afternoon on NBC. This is a highly anticipated rematch of the 2018 FIBA Women's World Cup final that saw the United States narrowly edge past the Australians in a heart-stopping finish. Today, Team USA takes the court in their iconic red, white, and blue uniforms, while the Australian Opals are proudly sporting their gold and green colors that have become synonymous with their fighting spirit. What makes this game even more intriguing is the connection between these teams through the WNBA. Wilson provides some excellent insight into what we can expect from Team USA tonight, especially considering they're coming off that surprising loss to the WNBA All-Stars in their previous exhibition. The veteran point guard opens the bank with a smooth jumper. You can see the confidence radiating from the Australian squad. There's more emphasis on ball movement and finding the perfect shot, rather than the isolation plays we often witness in domestic league play. Watch this beautiful sequence as Mitchell drops a perfect pass to Ezi Magbagor, who doesn't hesitate to let it fly from three-point range. The triple drops cleanly through the net, and you can see the confidence building within the Opals' ranks with each successful possession. The height differential between the two teams is noticeable, and USA Basketball will need to capitalize on their interior presence throughout this contest. Diana Taurasi, with her incredible basketball IQ developed over years of international competition, makes a quick decision to find an open teammate. Her court vision and ability to read defenses at this level is simply unmatched, and you can see why she's been such a crucial component of USA Basketball's success over the years. What's impressive about this USA Basketball roster is the blend of veteran leadership and young talent. A couple of days ago, we witnessed the Nigerian men's team raining down three-pointers in their exhibition. The competitive fire between these two teams is evident on every possession, with neither squad willing to give an inch. Gray's ability to create her own shot and score from difficult angles makes her incredibly valuable in these high-pressure international matchups. The depth of talent on this USA roster is remarkable, with players like Gray who can step up and make crucial shots when their team needs them most. Both teams are trading baskets at an incredible pace, and neither seems willing to let the other gain significant separation on the scoreboard. You can see the respect these players have for each other, but also the determination to represent their countries with pride and excellence on this international stage. And now, the Australian women are putting on their own long-range clinic here in the first quarter. The coaching staff recognized that Australia's hot shooting in the first quarter, where they connected on 6 field goals with 5 coming from three-point range, required a different defensive approach. The Americans are now extending their defense further out on the perimeter, challenging every shot attempt and forcing the Opals to work harder for their offensive opportunities. The Opals have connected on an impressive 5 of their 10 attempts from three-point range. With the shot clock, her ability to stretch the floor and create spacing for her teammates is causing matchup problems that USA Basketball is still trying to solve. With the absence of Liz Cambodge from the Australian roster, players like Mag Bigor have stepped up to fill that void and provide the offensive production their team needs. And game clock both winding down as they look for one more quality look. Players like Bird are constantly teaching and mentoring the newer faces on the team, sharing their vast international experience and helping them adjust to the unique demands of representing their country on this stage. Both teams are displaying exceptional shooting early on, and if they continue to shoot at this high percentage throughout the entire game, the fans here in Las Vegas are certainly going to get their money's worth. The defensive intensity is already ramping up as both coaches make quick adjustments to counter their opponent's early success. What's particularly interesting is how Brittany Griner is having to adjust her defensive positioning, coming out to defend shooters in ways that Team USA did and necessarily prepare for in yesterday's practice sessions. That defeat clearly motivated the team during yesterday's spirited practice session, where head coach Dawn Staley focused heavily on defensive fundamentals and communication. She's drawing contact on this drive, which is crucial in international play, where the officiating tends to be more physical than what these players experience in the WNBA. Bird's leadership and court vision will be essential. If the United States wants to weather this early Australian storm, we have 3 Seattle Storm members suiting up for Team USA, while 2 Seattle Storm players will be representing Australia in what promises to be an emotional battle between teammates who know each other's games intimately. The chemistry and familiarity between these players will add an extra layer of strategy to tonight's contest. The Australians waste no time making their presence felt. as Steph Talbot opens the scoring with a beautiful triple that swishes through the net. The crowd here in Vegas is already on their feet, sensing that we're in for something special tonight. Both teams have been preparing intensively for this exhibition, and you can feel the electricity in the arena as these world-class athletes prepare to showcase their skills on the international stage. The action is heating up early as we head down to Las Vegas Aces star A'ja Wilson, who knows this court like the back of her hand. Leilani Mitchell, born in Richland, Washington, is making her mark early for the Opals. The pace of this international game is noticeably different from what we see in the WNBA. Team Australia is absolutely on fire to start this contest. The ball movement has been exceptional, and they're finding open looks from beyond the arc with remarkable precision. Sue Bird, the veteran leader for Team USA, is trying to settle her team down and establish some rhythm on the offensive end. Brittany Griner finds herself in excellent position down low, using her size advantage to create easy scoring opportunities near the basket. The intensity level continues to climb as we progress through the first quarter. Ariel Atkins, the talented left-handed guard, attacks the lane with authority and finishes with a beautiful bucket that showcases her scoring versatility. Chelsea Gray steps up for Team USA with a clutch three-pointer of her own, demonstrating the depth and scoring ability that makes this American roster so formidable. We transition into the second quarter. Team USA makes some crucial defensive adjustments that immediately impact the flow of the game. Ezi Magbagor continues to be a problem for the United States defense as she connects on another three-pointer that keeps Australia's momentum rolling. Chelsea Gray showcases her clutch gene with a difficult fadeaway jumper from the baseline that finds nothing but net. Brianna Stewart is putting on an absolute clinic in the paint, demonstrating why she's considered one of the most versatile forwards in women's basketball. Her second jump is as quick as anyone you'll see in the game, allowing her to secure offensive rebounds and convert second-chance opportunities with remarkable consistency. Stewart, who was born in the state of Washington, began her collegiate career at Idaho, before transferring and finishing by winning the Mountain West Player of the Year award at Utah. Her journey to this international stage has been marked by perseverance and continuous improvement. Beck Allen answers right back for Australia with a long two-pointer that rattles home, keeping the Opals within striking distance as we approach halftime. With just over 5.5 minutes remaining in the first half, both teams are searching for ways to gain an advantage heading into the locker room. Her defensive intensity has been just as impressive as her scoring. It's contributing to both ends of the floor in ways that make her an invaluable piece of this Team USA puzzle. The combination of her youth, athleticism, skill set represents the bright future of USA basketball, and she's seizing this opportunity to showcase her abilities on the international stage against world-class competition. Her rebounding, defense, and leadership on the court have been crucial for Team USA's success in this contest. Beck Allen is beginning to take over the scoring load for Australia, displaying the type of leadership and clutch shooting that her team needs in these crucial moments. There's a letter-writing tradition from the 1996 Olympic team to current Team USA players. And when asked about her letter, one veteran explained that she wrote to A'ja Wilson, emphasizing the blessing and responsibility that comes with representing your country. The message focused on understanding that it's not just about individual success, but about the entire team working together with one country and one goal in mind: winning gold. At 6'2", Allen possesses excellent handles for a player of her size, allowing her to create her own shots and attack the basket in a variety of ways. Steph Talbot secures a crucial offensive rebound and converts the putback, giving Australia even more momentum as they continue to fight for every possession. The defensive intensity has reached championship levels, with both teams understanding that every stop could be the difference between victory and defeat. The final horn sounds and the Australian Opals have pulled off a stunning upset victory here in Las Vegas. This result sends a clear message to the basketball world that Australia will be a force to be reckoned with in upcoming international competition. The celebration from the Australian players and coaching staff is well-deserved after such a complete team performance against the favored Americans. This exhibition has certainly lived up to all expectations and then some, providing basketball fans with an unforgettable showcase of international women's basketball at its finest level. Meanwhile, Team USA has struggled to execute consistently on offense, the notable exception of A'ja Wilson's dominant interior presence. Tina Charles enters the game and immediately makes an impact, using her veteran savvy and post skills to create scoring opportunities. Wilson's post moves and footwork are reminiscent of the great centers who came before her. She's posting up with authority against Australia's interior defense. The crowd can sense that something special might be happening, as Australia shows tremendous pride and determination. Despite not having Liz Cambodge in their lineup, great ball movement leads to another score by Ezi Magbagor, and Australia is showing the world that they're ready to compete with anyone on any given night. The final minutes are setting up to be absolutely thrilling, as neither team is willing to concede defeat. The physical nature of international play suits Wilson's style perfectly. She's able to use her strength and positioning to create advantageous scoring opportunities for Team USA. Her performance in this exhibition is certainly building confidence as the team prepares for their upcoming international competition. However, Australia is playing inspired basketball, with Leilani Mitchell draining another three-pointer that has the Las Vegas crowd on their feet. The ball movement and execution from the Opals has been absolutely phenomenal throughout this contest. The competitive balance between these two teams is remarkable, with neither able to establish a commanding lead despite some spectacular individual performances from players on both sides. Unlike many players who listen to music to get pumped up, she prefers to sit in complete silence, using that quiet time to get into her mental zone and focus on the task ahead. This type of mental discipline and self-awareness is what separates elite international players from the rest of the field. While they may sacrifice some size, the mobility and versatility of having multiple guard-like players on the floor allows them to switch more effectively and contest Australia's three-point attempts. When Australia starts connecting from long range, it becomes crucial for USA's big players to be able to get out and contest those shots on the perimeter, something that's much easier to do with this smaller, more athletic lineup. Chelsea Gray continues to facilitate the offense for Team USA, using her court vision to create opportunities for her teammates. A'ja Wilson, the Las Vegas Aces star, gets the second half started in spectacular fashion for Team USA, showcasing the type of interior dominance that makes her such a valuable asset to this roster. Wilson's ability to score in the paint and create her own shots gives the Americans a reliable option when they need crucial baskets. Stewart leads all scorers with 11 points at this juncture, but her impact goes far beyond just putting the ball in the basket. Whatever adjustments were made during the halftime break have clearly energized both teams as we begin the second half. The small lineup that USA Basketball is employing creates interesting matchup scenarios that help them defensively. Ariel Atkins, the left-handed sharpshooter, continues to make her presence felt with another confident three-pointer that swishes through the net. The momentum in this game continues to swing back and forth like a pendulum, with neither team able to establish a commanding advantage. What's fascinating about Allen's pregame routine is her unique approach to mental preparation. A'ja Wilson continues to dominate in the paint, using a beautiful double pump move to score over Ezi Magbagor, who's already been saddled with 3 fouls. As we enter the final stretch of this incredible exhibition, the atmosphere in Las Vegas has reached fever pitch levels. Beck Allen connects on another crucial three-pointer for Australia, demonstrating the type of clutch shooting that makes international basketball so compelling. Kayla George knocks down a big shot for Australia, and suddenly the Opals have seized all the momentum in this contest. The tension in the arena is palpable as we head into the final minutes of this extraordinary contest. Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi, 2 legends of the game who are in search of their 5th Olympic gold medal, are doing everything they can to will their team to victory. In the final seconds, Breanna Stewart attempts a step-back three-pointer to tie the game, but the shot falls short as Australia secures the rebound.